Yes, my viewers and subscribers, welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. So, Maxine Henry Wilson said some things yesterday regarding the politics and the political climate, and I just wanted to share that with you. But what is in the headline here is not exactly what she said. I'm going to tell you everything that she said in its entirety. The headline here reads, former PNP Gen 6's party's campaign message lack vision. But that is not all that she said, guys. You know, sometimes when particular media houses have their agendas, they will carry a story how they want to carry it, but not how it was actually said. And people must be careful when they want to say something that is important. It is best for them to do like a public statement, an official public statement kind of thing, where they can say what they want to say and it's delivered the correct way, rather than going to certain media houses where they kind of lack the integrity to carry a story, something as simple as that, right? To carry a story and carry it properly. But moving on, I am going to let you hear what she actually said. And she was commenting on both parties and the Jamaican people and the political climate, not just on the PNP only. So for those of you who don't know, Maxine Henry Wilson is a former educator and former politician, Minister of Education, and a graduate of Rutgers University. She served as Minister of Education in 2002. She's a member of the People's National Party, and she was the one who tried to initiate some unity exercise when Mark Golding came in as the leader of the People's National Party, because the party was so fractured after the internal challenge with Dr. Phillips and Bunting and everything that campaign stood for. So Maxine has tried to work with the leadership, this current leadership of the PNP, where this unity thing is concerned.
The PNP has been on the road for several months, bringing its message to its supporters across the length and breadth of the country. Mrs. Henry Wilson is concerned that the party has been overpromising as it seeks a route back to power.
Do I hear you saying that you are worried that the PNP may be overpromising now?
Yes, I am.
The former PNP General Secretary says there are aspects of the party's campaign that suggest a lack of vision.
I wouldn't say that I'm totally satisfied. I think some of it is too reactive. I think some of it is too myopic. And I think some of it is not with up an eye to what is really possible if you become the government. So that is the preparation that you need. Your message has to reflect that. It is no point giving the impression, which I suppose all of us did, but as we get a little older we understand, that everything is within the grasp of a government.
Mrs. Henry Wilson says the ongoing political discourse lacks specifics about how both major parties intend to develop the country.
And I'm not just saying that this is what the PNP needs to do. I'm saying the public conversation needs to be more engaging and not just casting blame. Oh, the water is flowing here, and when I get to power, I'm going to fix every water. No, you're not going to. You won't be able to. So put it in the context of a development strategy that is possible. Because already, I think a part of the historical legacy of politics has been this promising and promising and promising. And some things, believe me, I know where I'm coming from, right? Sometimes I hear the discussions, even by ministers of government, and I'm saying, like, where in the globe are they?
Tawna Thomas.
So as you can hear, guys, she didn't just comment on the PNP. She really commented on the PNP and the government, the political climate, and the direction that the country should be going in terms of national development, a national development plan and message from both the opposing party and the one in power. Everything she said is right, is correct, and I agree with what she's saying. And she's making some serious argument because we have not really outlined a sensible or a meaningful national development trajectory as a country. in a long time, a long-term plan to take us to a new phase of national development. So, yeah, I agree with her totally, you know. But I wish that the media entity that she spoke with would have convey what she really said in their headline. We need to change that practice because that's why a lot of people are turning to bloggers and vloggers for their news. In journalism, credibility matters, and people should always be able to rely on our sources to give us accurate news, accurate headlines, and so on and so forth. But guys, it is good that, somebody like Maxine Henry Wilson can come out and publicly state the truth and the fact, not just about the PNP, but also the political climate in the country. We're wasting away time. We don't have the luxury of time as a developing country, basically. And what she's saying is true. Let me know in the comments if you agree with her. Do you think that what Maxine said about her party and about the direction and trajectory of the country, the conversations that are not happening, and the lack of participation, do you think that everything she's saying here is true? Do you agree with her? I must say, I don't know about the over-promising because I don't hear the opposition promising anything. I just know that they do not have a message. So I agree with her on that. What I mostly hear from the opposition is blaming. I mean, they overdo it with the blaming. I mean, can't we just live in the present and talk about what is wrong and what the solutions are? That's the kind of politics I'll pay attention to. What are we dealing with today? What do we need to do to fix it? Not blaming and pointing finger. That's so juvenile. And that is the only thing the opposition does. And sometimes you hear it come from the government too. The blame game. That sort of politics for me is just like so juvenile, so outdated, and we need to elevate. Keep your locked here to Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Until next time, take care. Make sure you're subscribed.